might be even better here. Trump has the 1-drops. Zombie Chow again, turn 1.
Oh, but Hyped has, yeah, he can put out that 4/4 Van Cleef and give Trump a really hard time. Trump's also got a really passive start other than the Northshire Cleric. Like after this, he's just kind of at the mercy of Thoughtsteal. He's drawn 2 of his heaviest cards in his deck, and so it's going to come to a very abrupt halt unless he picks up something important here.
Yeah, 4/4 Van Cleef on turn 2 is so annoying. What are you even going to do? Injured Blade Master is a pretty cool card to get.
Yeah, that's something.
And it's not something that you can backstab, by the way. That's a pretty good interaction.
Because he didn't weapon up, he can't just SI7 and be able to kill everything.
Interesting. I guess you have to backstab the 1/3 and kill it with a weapon. So attack into 2/3, then backstab the Northshire Cleric and no wait, you don't have to weapon it. You just play SI7. So backstab 1/3 SI7, kill the 2/3, or even like sure, attack into 1/3 because you get only 1 damage on Edwin, and backstab SI7 the Zombie Chow. There's a couple of decisions here.
Yeah, like all 3 attacks can be justified in a certain way because of the cards in your hand. You know, the Injured Blade Master represents the biggest threat because if he heals it, you don't have a way to kill it off the next turn guaranteed. Versus killing off the Northshire Cleric, it's an easy kill. Van Cleef stays healthy, and then the Zombie Chow, of course, gives you health back.
I think I actually like attacking into the Injured Blade Master and leaving Northshire Cleric as the only minion on the board. Because then what is Priest going to do? He has a 1/3 against your 3/3. Yeah, this is the best full trade. But there are so many decisions still, and it was only turn 3. That's pretty interesting.
Deadly Poison is a pretty big whiff for Trump.
Unless
he thought steal something else.
Yeah, Deadly Poison is a dead card, and Trump is devastated.
Ugh. Oh no. The horror. That lack of value. You basically played 3 mana for Shadow Step.
Yeah.
Because the other thing about spells like Shield Slam is at least it's a spell, so if you have Pyromancer, you can trigger it as a Whirlwind. But Deadly Poison can't even activate unless you have a weapon up.
I must consider.
True.
Right away.
Well, you have to wait. There is no weapon that he can steal because Hyped is not playing Assassin's Blade.
That's
so
right.
This is a dead card. And Hyped is actually getting ahead with good trades and good minions. Trump in a bind. He gets another Injured Blade Master, which is cool because now he has a pretty cool turn 5 play. But other than that, he's in a weird spot. That Black Knight will have no value at all. Sylvanas is pretty nice. Okay.
Look at what Hyped has. He's got Conceal, Gadget Sand, and Preparation. Trump cannot draw. He has to draw Arcanite and Circle of Healing in the next 2 cards in order to deal with it. He is in a very bad position.
I have no time for games.
I certainly agree. It looks so bad. Sylvanas is important. But right now, Hyped can actually attack with everything he has and play Gadgets and Conceal. Conceal the whole board. And even play Preparation and do some other stuff. Or he can even... Wait, can he Shadow Step Lothep? Doesn't even make sense.
Well,
I guess
I don't
not.
think you need to at the moment. If you're going to Conceal... Well, I guess you are afraid of a Circle of Healing and Arcanite.
I think it's like, instead of just playing Gadgets and Conceal, is there any value into... I guess just Gadgets and Conceal the board is just too good. Attack first. Just ignore those minions.
So many.
Yeah, he needs to Shadow or Death Sylvanas to steal something. And even then, he has to steal like his Lotheb or Gadget Sand.
And your board
is
will be
looking
concealed.
pretty poor for this.
11 points of damage. Oh my god.
All right, Conceal's coming down. Hype's running out of time, but he's perfectly fine with how things have been progressing so far. He's going to eviscerate as well, just to kind of continue to draw.
Actually killing the injured Blade Master with a Farseer now and eviscerate.
Fair enough.
Well, it's a tough call because I think he's just trying to avoid the possible taunt. Instead of just going 7 damage to face, he was thinking, hey, if he has a taunt, that injured Blade Master will be really a tough wall, and then I kill it so that if he uses Defender of Argus, I will be able to sap Sylvanas because I possibly get a sap at some point.
Okay, now see the Sludge Belcher is kind of a problem.
So many options.
Well, he wants to draw some cards, so I'd say attack into a Sludge Belcher with Lothab.
You can draw cards with Azure Drake.
Gets
He
sap.
picks up Sap.
Oh,
He
this
can
is
sap
sick.
Sylvanas.
And that's
Or you can sap the
7,
Sludge
12
Belcher.
points of damage. Yeah, sap the Sludge Belcher and go face.
I like sapping Sylvanas, so that way your board's not threatened.
That's also fine, yeah. You just continue to dominate the board. But it's, what, 9, 12 points of damage, so you put your opponent at 6, and he heads the Leroy.
But you know what? I mean, sapping either one makes sense here. You're pushing in for damage. You have Leroy Shadow Step. Hyped is so far ahead that it feels like it doesn't matter what he does. And Trump can only watch as he counts down the rope, but what can he even do in the following turns?
Are you thinking about Shadow Stepping Lothab, maybe? No, it doesn't make any sense. Second Sludge Belcher for Trump, but it's not enough. It's not something he wanted. He would need to kill Lothab and then steal, I guess, Gadgetzan. And play Sludge Belcher, and then he would have still 3 points of mana.
Yeah, he needs this to steal one of the 4/4s.
Yes,
Alright,
the
so he
Gadgetzan.
takes Gadgetzan.
But still, he won't be able to use Gadgetzan that well, because he only has the Shadow Step.
No, Ragnaros.
This is a ballsy play.
Well, he's just gonna go for it because there's no real consequence either way because his opponent's 2 damage off lethal, at least what he sees, but Hype's got him covered multiple times over, and he's gonna jump out to a 3-0 lead. And you know, Trump, he had an opportunity to bring an extra deck just like Hyped, and he brought Shaman, which wasn't the best.